Hello everyone, welcome back. I am not a big fan of yam, but recently I have been craving for it. So I went to the market and bought one despite the steep price. A good yam tuber costs around 2,000 naira. After purchasing the yam, I came home and decided to make yam porridge. There are many ways to prepare yam, but this was what I felt like making. I peeled the yam, being careful not to get the sap on my skin because it can cause irritation. After peeling, I washed and transferred the yam in a pot. Then I added some water that will be enough to cook the yam. I covered the pot, light on my stove and placed the pot on the stove to cook for some minutes. While preparing the yam, I realized that one out of the 3 eggs I bought for making chin got broken. To avoid wasting it, I separated the broken one from the good ones. I tied it in a nylon and finally put it in my pot of yam to boil. Next, I deboned and cut my fish into pieces for better distribution. Once the yam was partially cooked, I removed the egg and added some onions and crayfish, followed by dry peppers, seasoning cubes, red oil, some water and finally some salt to taste. I make sure to stir very well for everything to combine together, and after that I tested for salt and it was given. I added more water and stirred again because it was becoming too thick. I added some pumpkin leaves, also known as ugu in Igbo, and stirred everything to combine. Finally, I added my already deboned fish and I stirred for everything to combine. It might sound unusual, but since I started learning German, I have been trying to relate it to my everyday activities and speaking. Egg is called Ei in German and food is called Essen. And to say I am cooking food in German should be Ich koche Essen. Correct me if I'm wrong. I also learned that German is also called Deutsch, so I really enjoy learning Deutsch. It is fun and interesting. After adding the fish, I covered the food and allowed to steam on a low heat, and guys, food is ready. Thanks for watching. Bye.